Why are you so upset? Grief, it can't be ranked. Just because it's not another person doesn't make the sorrow less real. Keep their memory alive. It lets them continue to live on through you. There is nothing like that bond of love between you and that furry member of your family. Whether it's a dog or a cat, the love between you is unconditional. If you stop and think about it, you are their entire world. You are their reality, the focus of their love, their attention, and particularly with dogs, their loyalty. We care for them, we feed them, we walk them and play with them, and when they're sick, we take them to the vets and we do our best to help them recover. But that is nothing compared to what they give us. The companionship of a pet is like a pure spirit right beside you all the time. I think that they're the role model for being alive. Their only fault is their lives are too short, especially dogs. And when they pass out of your life, the sense of loss and grief, it can be overwhelming. It can literally suck the breath right out of you. For one thing, the sudden silence in your house is deafening. Your animal was in the same physical space as you. Even if you didn't realize it, their presence was felt by your senses. And when they're gone, you feel the silence is piercing. And I know some people think making such a to-do over a mere pet is extreme or maybe something you're just doing to get attention for yourself. Well, they obviously never had a pet. Some people say things like, hey, it's not like it was a person. Why are you so upset? Grief, it can't be ranked. Just because it's not another person doesn't make the sorrow less real. Your grief is yours, and it deserves the same care as anyone who is experiencing a loss. Everyone has to deal with grief in their own way. There is absolutely no right or wrong way to do it. But here's a few things that I think might help you get through it. First of all, be kind to yourself during the time it takes you to finally acknowledge the reality that they're gone. It can take a lot of time to do it, for some people even months. Remind yourself that that's okay, and just take it one day at a time. Some days, well, they'll be better than others. And don't try and ignore or push your feelings away. Take your time to work through your feelings. And if you need to, have some good deep cries, because crying, it's very healing. Keep their memory alive. It lets them continue to live on through you. Frame a photo, write a memorial, or go to their favorite spot and just talk to them. Who knows? They might be listening. Another good idea is to talk to other pet owners. Believe me, they will understand what you're going through. And maybe, that shared empathy between you can be a great source of comfort. But if you want to be alone with your feelings, that's okay too. And then there's the biggest question that we all have, for all of us, actually. Where do they go after they die? Nobody can give you that answer. That's something that you have to decide for yourself. Whatever brings you comfort or feels right to you. If you want to believe in the rainbow bridge where dogs happily play in the grass with other dogs until you join them, go ahead. Who's to say it's not true? Dog or cat heaven? Why not? But me, personally, I think that if there is a heaven, we humans will have to stand in line behind them, because I think they'd be God's first pick. Though it's hard to believe at first. Eventually, you'll be able to look back and not cry. You'll smile. Let all those good memories flood in. I read something recently that I absolutely love. A pet is just an angel that chose fur instead of wings. Feel blessed and fortunate that the two of you could share your lives together, however brief, and that this angel chose you. Sorrow over losing a friend, it's deeply sad. But the joy of having known them, it makes it all worthwhile. And the memories of your time together will only bring you nothing but happiness. And I hope you find that happy.